possibly taking the D or probably giving it. Let's get into the story. Now, this story is coming out of Tennessee, Chattanooga. A Tennessee man is facing assault charges and kidnapping charges because he beat up his girlfriend after she discovered him cheating with 2 men, according to the Chattanooga police affidavit. Take a breath. Looks like it's going to be one of those videos, y'all. I tell you, man, I feel bad for some of you women. Y'all can't catch a break. Let me continue. 45-year-old Antonio Lamar Collier was taken into custody after a standoff. The police affidavit stated that Antonio beat up his girlfriend after they were in an argument about him performing sexual acts with 2 other men dressed as women. Take a breath. Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. Now let me say, these were 2 men who were cross-dressers. They were not transgenders, okay? I want to make that clear. Their pronouns are he, him, and his. Let me go on. Now listen to this. The girlfriend said that once she caught Antonio performing sexual acts with the 2 cross-dressers, she wanted to leave, but Antonio Collier grabbed her by the neck and forced her to remain in the room. Are you serious, bruh? Your girlfriend just caught you in the act with these 2 individuals, and then you are wanting her to stay in the room to watch? To engage? In the same, like, these dudes getting weird, man. I don't know what.
You cannot just like.
Man, it's like, to me, let's just finish watching the story, baby. Like, that's just.
What's wrong with Antonio? I guess he say ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Let me continue. Now, the woman said she ended up leaving the room and she was able to go outside, and shortly after, Antonio Collier came out and they both got into a physical altercation. The woman said that the 2 men managed to pull Antonio off of her, according to the police report. Now, while they were outside having that physical altercation, someone called the police, and when the police arrived, they learned that Antonio Collier had warrants in East Ridge, and he was also wanted for questioning by the U.S. Marshals. Now, when the police came, Antonio Collier fled into the woods, and the police set up a perimeter. Now listen to this. The police also deployed a K-9 into the woods that managed to subdue Antonio Collier so officers could put him into custody, according to the police report. Man, I
can say this. He shouldn't have went in the woods. He should have went in the closet. He should have went in the closet. No, bruh. Gays hide in the closet, not the woods. That's why they caught your head.
Can't make this stuff up. Antonio, you're just having a horrible day, man. First, your girlfriend catch you in there with 2 cross-dressers. You want her to join. She says no. She leaves. Then you get in a physical altercation with her. Then the police show up. And then you run into the woods. And then the police sick the dogs on you, bruh. You having a bad day. Now, the girl...
He said that at the beginning. I missed that.
When he brought her into the room.
I missed that whole part.
He was trying to force her to watch and join.
I'm ready. You caught me cheating with 2 cross-dressers. Come on, join me. Let's go. Bounce with you everywhere.
But join me. Tennessee? That's never a place I ever said I wanted to move. I ain't gonna even lie. That's never a place I said I wanted to move. I knew they was crazy in Tennessee, but they keep blaming it on Florida. But it's Tennessee. Charlamagne, y'all, stop saying Florida got crazy people.
They do.
I mean,
Everyone
they do too. But Tennessee, they got them beat. Tennessee got Florida beat, y'all. I'm sorry. This shit crazy. Let's go.
Bad day. Now, the girlfriend told the police officers that she wanted to leave after the argument, but her and Antonio got into the physical altercation. She also told the police that she caught him in the act with 2 cross-dressers. The Chattanooga police encouraged the girlfriend to call the domestic abuse hotline. However, she refused and she said she'd do it later. Antonio Collier was charged with false imprisonment and 2 counts of domestic assault. Now, the news cameras were recording when the police captured Antonio Collier, and they also were there when they, put the bandages on him after the dog bit him on the leg. I'm going to let you all watch this video, this short video, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary, and you all know me, I'm Dawson, and I won't hold back.
First of all, that was him limping on to the car, and he should have limped. That dog should have bit his ass. That's what it should have been. It should have bit his dangling off because, yep, I said it. It should have bit his wing off. Because if you wanted men, you should have told that woman that you wanted men, or you should not got with her, period. You let a person know what team you playing for. Period. But you need to let a person know what team you playing for. That shit is not fair. Book him, Johnny. Take his ass to jail. Period. Be like,
I think every woman know. I think they be in denial, or I think they excuse it, or I think that they don't believe it.
sometimes it be like little notes. Like, ladies, like, if your guy be like, go and get that ketchup right there. And it be like, yeah. No, I'm just playing.
No, it ain't.
I'm just playing.
It ain't. The thing about it, though, ladies, it's not even that. Like, if you have to figure out or question if your man is
If it's an
into
ever
you,
question in your mind, right?
whether he's gay or not, he's not the man for you. I feel as though whether he's into men, whether he's cheating, or whether he's just not into you, you know.
Yeah.
If you have to question anything about the person that you lay next to,
Question
being-
about that.
what I'm saying
Question
is,
about that. Like, be
that-
specific. Because it can be a
Okay.
question about a lot of things. But my thing is, if you already questioning that he's quote unquote gay, then more
okay,
than
but
likely
let's
you're
just
probably
say, for
right.
instance, that it's not that I'm questioning that he's gay.
Okay.
Maybe it's that I'm questioning that he's cheating.
Oh, okay. So those two.
Or,
Okay. So
no,
those,
'cause
that's
you
two
cheating
different
doesn't
things.
make
Okay.
you
Right.
gay.
Right. But what I'm saying is two different things. Like, it's two separate things in that one thing. Him cheating and him being gay is two separate things.
And listen, I understand that. What I'm saying is, if anything that you have to question about the person that you lay next to, that's a problem of yours, not theirs. You're allowing something to happen. You're allowing something to continue. Whether it's man or woman or nobody.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
they
yeah.
just not be interested in
I
you.
get what you're saying.
So what I'm saying,
I get what you're saying.
even in this instance right now,
Yeah.
how was you able to walk into something like that? You had some type of epiphany. You had some
That's
type
when
of
you be losing me.
No, what I'm
I
saying
get
is
what you're saying up until that
for
point.
the person. Okay, what
Like
I'm
walk,
saying is
like how was you able to
okay,
walk into
not
it? I don't
necessarily
get what that
walking.
is.
What I'm saying is, you was placed in a situation. You caught him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And able for you to catch somebody doing something, you have an inkling.
Not all the time. Maybe she could be coming home and this nigga just doing what he do. 'Cause maybe that right there, how you saying in your mind, how you saying it transpired. You thinking in your mind, you probably thinking past her. You probably thinking, oh, let me go home early or see if this nigga doing something and try to sneak up on her. It probably wasn't even no situation like that. We don't know that. Well, all we
Look
know is we
at
told
him.
her.
That's what I be saying. That's my thing right here,
What,
y'all.
what I'm saying is, you can be right
What
about
I'm
her feeling like
saying
he
is-
gay, but you can't be
No.
right about her
What
catching
I'm
him.
saying is, he look like a nigga that she
But
checking
she
for.
wouldn't never know that he was cheating at that moment, though. We can't define those moments.
All I'm saying is, baby, I'm looking at him. And the woman that he would probably be with, she's assuming that he's cheated.
I mean, that may be so. I'm not denying that.
You absolutely right. She could have just got home from work early and he didn't know, and she walked in
Yeah.
on that.
That's all I'm saying. It's kind of like you like, oh, she set this nigga up to get home, and it's kind of seems like that's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, if it happened in a way in which you're saying it could possibly have happened, she just went home and caught that. All I'm saying is, this dude was too comfortable to continue.
Oh, he was definitely too comfortable.
in what he was doing.
Oh, he was definitely too comfortable.
And I feel like anybody who's that comfortable, you know that she's questioning you in some type of manner, or she suspected something.
You think so?
And
you think they had an argument about it, like, before?
Most definitely.
About his sexuality?
Yeah.
Because
when somebody who's in the closet and you don't want to be caught, you're not comfortable with just saying, keep doing what you're doing.
This how heterosexual men get caught with regular women. They get caught in the fucking act, thinking that they just gonna be escaped from stuff.
Right. What I'm saying is, a regular man who being caught in the act instantly is gonna stop her already having an inkling, and it's been voiced to him.
You know what's so crazy? I'm gonna disagree with that. Based on the fact of my thing is this. My experience that I went through real quick, I didn't foresee this person cheating. At the moment when I realized, at that second, I realized this person. What I'm saying is, it didn't matter. What you saying though, it don't matter whether she cheated with a one or a man. I don't never care about that. My thing is this. What you're saying is basically you already got to have a thing in your mind that you thought about a person cheating. In my mind, I never thought about this person cheating
not what
ever.
I was saying. That's not what I was saying.
But it comes off.
I was speaking on his preference. If he was so
I can't tell this man gay.
No. What I'm saying is, if she's caught him in the act,
okay,
and he's comfortable in putting her in a position to say join.
That's no, hold on. That's
different. Is what I'm saying. And is for him to be that comfortable in saying join instead of it stops instantly. I feel like she had some type of speculation.
Okay, based on him saying join.
Right,
okay, by him saying
knowledgeable
join. Okay.
of.
Okay.
And now she's caught him in the act.
Because he said join. So that means she probably was privy to, she already knows he was bisexual or something like that.
When you get with a person and they cheat, and you know they cheat, you forgiving them. They cheat again, you forgiving them. They cheat again, you forgiving them. You've been placed of a place of when you decide to leave them and they cheated 100 times and you leave them on 100 times, they're confused. This person is confused because I've been fucking cheating on you.
Like,
so why is it
you
moving
feel
down?
Like she already knew based on the fact that
Or she had
when she
some
came
type of
in there, based on the fact that when she came in, he said, "Come on, join me." You know what I'm saying? So it made it seem like she kind of already knew that he was suspect.
Because of what I'm saying is,
how the kids say
somebody
sus.
Who isn't suspect
ain't gonna say join. That mean his rock was hard still.
Know his
that
background.
mean it ain't getting soft while he was still doing it. That mean she knew already when she came in the room he wasn't surprised. That means she shouldn't have been surprised, because if he ain't get surprised, his thing automatically went soft. That mean he already knew.
The show we was watching. So you know how like she said old boy came home and he was real hard, right?
Right.
He had never been that hard before, right?
But I get it totally what you're saying now. Is that's why he kept performing. Yeah.
Because anybody who
now I feel like now I get what you're saying. Now I feel like she do know. She did know.
Right.
Now I feel like she did know.
If this dude was so comfortable to say join, it's in the sense of you know who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
You just caught me in the act. It's almost like you know I'm a cheater, but now you've caught me with somebody.
Well,
like,
sis got
bitch, he been cheating on you all these years, and now you see.
So, sis got a bisexual on her hand. She knew she had a bisexual on her hand, and she got to deal with him now. You got to go through the authorities, and guess what? You can get all the ass you want now.
No, I won't tell.